Everybody having a good, well, blessed day, night, etc. You're new to the channel, man. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Sorry I haven't been live, y'all. It's been hot. I've been at work. All kind of stuff been going on. It's just been hot. You know what I'm saying? Haven't really felt like going live. It's been hot. If you work outside, you know. If you don't work outside, you'll never know. But anywho, y'all, what's y'all favorite football team? Who y'all think going to the Super Bowl? I know it's preseason only, but I'm just saying, we just randomly asking these questions. A lot of people still think they team going to the Super Bowl, and they're not. So, yeah, y'all, we just gonna go live quick since I didn't go live yesterday or the day before. I figured, I said, let me go ahead and go at least today. And we're going to try to work on some stuff with the computer and PC to start going back live on the PC and go from there. So, yeah, that's a little bit what we got going on today. I hope everybody doing well. Y'all hit that thumbs up button for your boy. And, yeah, we just going to go live for a little minute. And, like I said, we got something upcoming for y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, hasn't dropped yet, but we're gonna show y'all when it does drop. I did a little scene where I did a few scenes in a new series that's getting ready to come out called Atlanta University. So I haven't really made any posts or anything about it, but if you look around on YouTube, y'all will see post about it. So shout out to the people, that made that happen or whatever. So, it is what it is, y'all. Hold on real quick, y'all. Just got in the house off of work. All right, y'all. Y'all see what we got up there. What's your favorite NFL team? Y'all see that up there? What's your favorite NFL team? Who y'all think going to the Super Bowl? Who y'all think getting close to going to the Super Bowl? Who y'all think might win the Super Bowl? I know it's too early to say or, figure that out now because it's early, but you know what I'm saying? We just saying, who could possibly win or, who going to the Super Bowl. But in the meantime, between time, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. We just, guessing. But who's y'all favorite NFL team? I know a few teams playing today. I think somebody played yesterday. But yeah, y'all know the football season cranking back up. So y'all know how they go. So, messing with my settings on my PC. Y'all hear that clicking. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, if y'all don't know, my favorite team is the Rams. Win, lose, or draw. My other compadre, first thing he want to say, they sorry. We got more rings than them. Yeah, y'all ain't had no rings since the 50s. It's almost 2030. Don't nobody care about them old rings. Them rings got dust on them. Them rings got dust on them. Don't nobody care about them old rings. But other than that though, yeah, I think last year football season was actually pretty good, believe it or not. A lot of unexpected teams, did their thing or whatever. But last year's season games, however you want to call it and put it, I think they were I think they were pretty good. Now, you know, every season gets a little different and better, so that's good too. You don't want to expect the same team to win every year and you know all that, because that's when it actually gets boring. Because you're like, man, they gonna win. You know, like man, don't nobody want to see same team keep winning and all that. You know, that make the sport. That the sport is the sport, but that made the sport get boring when you already know same team keep winning. Now you win, you beat them. You know, it is what it is. But at the same time, don't nobody want to keep seeing the same teams going to the Super Bowl, like the Kansas City and all that. Man, don't nobody just like in basketball and all that stuff like that. Uh, everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to say about LeBron and all that, this, that, and the third. But LeBron is actually a great player. You know, I know a lot of people gonna disagree about it, and we talking about football, but I'm just saying, Michael Jordan had his time, Steph Curry had his time, LeBron still having his time. So, you know, people just gotta respect it. It is what it is. Some people they just great. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people just great. So, you know, it is what it is. You just gotta respect, you know, the hustle. But you said Tom, who you talking about? Tom Brady? Yeah. Tom Brady, he was good. I didn't like Tom Brady, but he was good though. He was, you know, you just like that. Like that right there. Tom Brady. Tom Brady was good. I don't like Tom Brady, but he was good though. But, you know, can't do nothing but respect it. When you good, you good. You know, people just gotta learn to respect stuff like that when the players or the people be good like that. You just gotta respect it. That's all. Is your favorite team the Patriots, or you just like Tom Brady? Is your favorite team the Patriots, or you just like Tom Brady? My team always uh has been the Rams. I always like the Rams. Never been to LA, but I always like the Rams. I always like them though. Then they talking about Aaron Donald could be uh coming back or whatever the case is. So that's definitely uh a good sign if he coming back. You got something to watch, Ty? Okay. That's definitely a good sign too. If Aaron Donald come back to the Rams, that's definitely a good sign if he does. But we actually should have been good last year, but we just made hella stupid decisions and mistakes. We definitely could have been champions last year, but you know, you get overconfident and you think you could just get out there and just win, and then you know what I'm saying, you sleep on the teams, sorry teams, and then you mess around and the sorry team beat you. It's because you got too you got too confident, you got too cocky. And think you just gonna go out there and beat them. It's gonna be a walk in the park, and then they walked in the park you. So, you know, can't never get complacent in sports. No matter who you are, good team, bad team, sorry team, all that. You can't get complacent in sports. Never. That's how a lot of teams fall back and lose because they get complacent. They be like, oh yeah, I beat them last year, you know. So. Well, it's a whole nother year. How you know they're gonna play the same way? That's why a lot of teams get beat. Because they be thinking, yeah, they're gonna come out there, run that same game plan, same play, all that. Them teams and them coaches, especially when that money get involved, man, you get paid to have and win a certain amount of games and money and all that, man. Sometimes that ain't them folks ain't going for that. What you? I hope you ain't talking about the Cowboys. Talking about how about them boys? Hope you ain't. I hope you ain't talking about the Cowboys. Coming in talking about how about them boys? The Broncos. Okay. Yeah, the Broncos play the Falcons tonight. Joey. The Broncos play the Falcons tonight. Preseason. They playing probably in the next. They playing probably in the next 2 hours or so. And the Broncos and the Falcons. They getting ready to play. They getting ready to play in the next few hours. Them two are. He said, at least y'all healthy right now. Who you talking about, the Cowboys? You talking about the Cowboys, Dre, too high? You talking about the Cowboys? That's who you talking about, right, Dre? A lot of that damage come along with them teams when they be when a lot of people get hurt. When a lot of people get hurt in preseason. Oh, okay. I figured that's who you talking about. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of them teams and stuff, they be good during preseason until they player get hurt or something like that. You know, they main quarterback or something like that get hurt. You know, in the beginning, a lot of it be good like that. They ain't mess around. They go. You know, I always look at it like if your team gets past a certain record or whatever the case is, this, that, and the third, I feel they're gonna have a good season anyway. Once they get you like, once your team like 5-7 and them kind of records like that, I don't see no hope for teams like that when they have records like that. Like when they barely get into the playoffs and stuff like that, I don't see no hope for them. Like you winning the division, shit. You winning the division, you ain't had no choice. You was the only team left in the division. Everybody else done lost or whatever the case is. So you winning the division, that ain't doing nothing. You just won the division. For sure. You already know, Huncho. I think our backup look good. Steelers 3-4 strings look good defense wise. Yeah, but like my boy he like the Steelers, but like I told him, it's like they first in the division. Shit, y'all ain't had no damn choice but to be first in the division. He's like, yeah, we first in the division. That's because everybody else lost. It wasn't nobody for y'all. It wasn't no more. It wasn't no more competition for y'all. So, of course, that's why y'all was first. Y'all was first in the division. It wasn't nobody else for y'all to play. Yes, sir. Let's go Rams. You already know it, my guy. That's why I was telling them. I'm like, there's nobody else in the league for you to play. So, y'all didn't have no choice but to be first in the league or whatever the case was. It wasn't nobody else for y'all to play. You don't know your other shoe is like that? Yeah, when there's nobody else for y'all to play, then that's, you say I know it's football. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to look at the Rams. I'm gonna try to look at the Rams schedule this year. If they back in Carolina again this year around my if they back in Carolina again around this year, around my birthday, I'm gonna go to the game this year for my birthday. If they in Carolina again around my birthday this year, I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the game this year. If they in Carolina, I gotta go look. I gotta look and see, look at their schedule. But if they in Carolina again this year around my birthday, I'm gonna go ahead and book the I'm gonna go ahead and book the tickets. Go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and book the tickets, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to the game for my birthday. He said y'all was poodles in the camp. It's Cupcake here. Oh, okay. He said I think the Rams have a lot of dogs. Oh yeah. No, we weren't poodles, man. We just let our guard down. We just let our guard down and start playing sloppy. We definitely could have. We definitely could have went all the way. We just started playing sloppy and getting complacent. We definitely could have went all the way. Especially them games with the Seahawks. We could have went all the way, man. We started playing sloppy. Nah, he ain't gonna get no, he ain't gonna get hurt. That's just like the Cowboys. Cowboys started off, they started off great, or whatever the case was, they started off good. Then look what happened. Look what happened to them at the end. They started playing like hot garbage. But that's how we played though. We did good, maintained most of the year, and then got towards the end and flop. Man, you ain't hear them talk about them Cowboys or Pittsburgh or none of them at the end of the season. You heard them talking about the Rams. You heard them on ESPN and all that. you ain't hear them. You ain't hear them talking about nobody else, man. You heard them talking about the Rams, but we just messed up. But I give credit when credit due. When you good, you good. You sorry, you sorry. I don't care what the team is. My team, your team. You sorry, you sorry. You good, you good. But like I said, we had a good start. We just blew it. That's all. He said, I don't have faith in Dak. Maybe he got a divorce, or maybe Pittsburgh lost the best head coach. Yeah. Pittsburgh, yeah. I ain't never been no Pittsburgh fan, no way. That's my boy Tay Weezy. Shout out to Tay Weezy. He Pittsburgh fan. I ain't never been no no Pittsburgh fan. Yeah, Pittsburgh. I ain't never like Pittsburgh for they ain't never been my team liking, or nothing about Pittsburgh. Even though Pittsburgh, the actual state and city and all that is nice, but I ain't never been no Pittsburgh fan. Never. But as you get older and stuff like that, it be, you had your teams, but you always had your players. But I always, after a while, I just started having players. I like, like I said, I like the Rams, but you just start having players after a while. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Rams lost games that they should have won. They lost a few of them they should have won. That one, they lost a few of them that they supposed to won, especially the Seahawks. Who else? The Seahawks, and who else they had played and lost against. Man, they lost a lot of games that they should have won. Yeah, you're right. That's why I said it wasn't no shame in my game about my team. We lost a lot of games we should have won right off the bat. Yeah, we lost a lot of games that we should have won. So that's how I looked at it anyway. We lost a whole bunch of games. I'm talking about at least 4 or 5 games we lost that we should have won right off the bat. Easy. I'm talking about easy. We should have won. Like I said, the Seahawks was definitely one of them. But the Seahawks did good. The Seahawks, they did their thing. So I knew once they beat us them 2 times or however many times they beat us, I knew it was a wrap with us anyway. Once they beat us twice, or we beat them that first game, then they beat us again. I knew it was a wrap. I said, yeah, we can't do nothing with them. We can't hold them. But a lot of them teams, yeah, we was supposed to win. And the Seahawks definitely was one of them. You said he like, I'm talking football. I love it. Oh yeah. I get into the football scene. Like I said, my channel, we're gonna talk about everything: women, men, relationships, sports. We're gonna talk about everything. I don't just talk about one thing. I talk about a lot of things. That's why I'm gonna quit. That's why I'm gonna quit playing and go ahead and get this podcast together so y'all can come up here and join on this podcast and give y'all intrusive thoughts on that too. That podcast is gonna be crazy though. I just gotta get everything together and pay for my logos and all that. The South, why I sound country or something, bro? The South, Dre, why I sound country, bro? This socket here ain't but one socket here, right? Yeah, you do. Where you from? The Midwest, up north or something? Where you from, bro? Damn. Yeah, spilling shit. Where you from? The Midwest or something like that? Sacramento. Oh, no wonder. How you from Sacramento and you like Dallas? how you how you how you from Sacramento and you like Dallas? Yeah, a lot of people in California and stuff. Yeah, y'all, yeah, that West Coast talk. I play with somebody on PC. He's from Cali, and I can tell just from the conversations and words, right? Like when they say certain words and stuff, I could tell he from over there on the East Coast. He said same for me. Yeah, but well, I guess I can't say nothing because Los Angeles is way on the other side of the map too, and your team is all on the other side. Hey, yeah. I can't. I ain't think about that. I can't argue with you about that. I can't argue with you about that, big dog. That's my team all on the other side of the map, and yours is too. So I can't argue with you about that. That was funny. That was funny. But I be playing Madden and stuff. It's been a little minute and stuff. But I be playing Madden. I'm gonna get 2027. I'm gonna get 2027. I'm going ahead and get Madden 2027. Do my pre-recorded streams. Oh yeah, we was St. Louis. Yeah, I know. Yeah, St. Louis round. Then we went all the way to yeah. I'm gonna get Madden 2027 and do like I did last year. Do my prediction games and let them play by themselves and let the games play. Or I'm gonna come do them live. I was doing that last year. I was letting Madden play. Madden was off a little bit sometimes, and sometimes Madden wasn't. Sometimes it was off a little bit, sometimes they wasn't. But yeah, I'm gonna get Madden 2027, dude. I should have did it. I should have got it and been doing preseason like that and do the real season. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Madden and I'm gonna let all the real games play. And then I'm just gonna premiere them on those days. I think that's what I'm gonna do. You said 27 look cool. You think that's a good idea? You think I should do that? Just do all the real games in simulation. And then drop them on the same day they come out in real life. You think I should do them like that? I did them like that last year. I did majority of the season like that last year. Y'all say, yeah, I do the real season like that, not preseason. I do the real season like that if that's what y'all want me to do. Yeah, if y'all want me to do the real season like that, I'll do the real season like that. You know, a simulation. I do the simulation and just put the games out the same day the games come out for real. Y'all want me to do that? I get mad 27 and do that. Just stream all the I tell you what I do. I stream some of the real games. And then I make videos out of some of the real games. I do it like that. If y'all want me to do Madden 2027 like that. Oh yeah, me too. I like Grand Theft Auto, and I play GTA RP on PC too. Yeah, I like James Bond. I just never finished streaming James Bond. I like James Bond too. I just never finished streaming it. I bought it, pre-ordered and everything. As soon as I pre-ordered it, I end up going to work and never played it on the day before when it was supposed to come out and play it. I was supposed to play it for y'all before it came out, but I end up going to work. You said you got tired of buying it. Yeah, you said you got tired of buying the same game. Yeah, but think about it, Madden like that all the time. You gotta think about it. Madden been like that though, so it ain't like you just now start doing it. Madden always like that. Madden always like that, so that's not a that's not really a surprise. Madden always like that. You just gotta look at it like that. It's a business at the end of the day. Madden gonna stop, coming out. Madden probably ain't getting ready to stop coming out no time soon, bro. They probably all that money. Come here. All that money that they making off. Come here. Get in here. Get back in there. Come on. So all that money. Put him in the bag, Ty, so he can't see him. All that money Madden make. Why would you stop making Madden? All you gotta do is make a video. Got it. All you gotta do is make a video game and update the rosters and all that. That's a what you call it. Taco said he got mad yesterday. What up, Taco? You said you got mad yesterday. I'm probably gonna get it. I'm gonna look and see the schedule. I'm just gonna look and see the schedule, and I'm just gonna start making videos and lives off of the games. I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of people say nothing about Madden yet. Same game, different roster. Oh yeah. That's why I said it's a business. Same game, different roster. That's why I said it's the same shebang. That's why I said at the end of the day, it's a business. But hey, we're gonna keep buying it, so why complain? Ain't nothing wrong with that. It is what it is, Everybody got a business move, but ain't nothing wrong with that, especially with Madden. Just like baseballs and all that. I'm gonna start doing all that. Cause I like baseball too. I stopped playing baseball though. I was playing baseball on my lives and stuff. I just stopped because I know baseball is kind of a hard game to get people that don't know about baseball. People don't look at baseball. I know it's a hard game for people to look at and see. But I'm gonna start back playing baseball and all that stuff. They did a they did a timing based catching system. So what is it like, Taco? You just can't throw the ball down there and they catch it. That what you saying? You just can't throw the ball down there and catch it, or they switched it up a little bit. Is that what you saying? Yeah, I like MLB The Show. Yeah, I like MLB The Show. That's what I used to be streaming. That's what I that's what I used to be streaming. MLB The Show. That's what I used to stream. I used to stream that too. I was in the minor leagues on there. Yeah, I was in the I was in the minor leagues on NBA The Show. I mean MLB The Show. I was in the minor leagues. You have to. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. I might get it. I might get it this weekend. See, I got to look at see when the NFL season start, and go ahead and start pre-recording my games, and just do it like that. That's what I think I'm gonna start doing. Just pre-recording my games and do it like that. What up, Legend? What up? Legend, Chicago Bears fan. How you doing, Legend? How you doing, brother? Yeah, Legend, Chicago Bears fan. He actually in Chicago, so, Find my jacket. I can't find where's my jacket? Trying to make my thumbnail. Oh, here go my suit. Okay. Here go my suit. Here we go. My suit. I need to pull this out. Do a skit with this. I need to take that. Do a skit with it. My suit. Just chilling. What up, Merrick? What up? And Merrick is a soccer fan. Merrick is a soccer fan. Yep, Merrick is a soccer fan. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong. Everybody got their own sports and stuff like that. I always been a baseball and football kind of guy. Baseball and football kind of guy. Okay, that's cool, Legend. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I always been baseball, football. I like basketball. I just couldn't play basketball. I could shoot. I used to be able to shoot, but basketball, nah. Basketball was definitely not my thing. Here go my jacket right here. I pre-ordered 2K27. Yeah, I might have to get that too. Yeah. I might have to get that too, Legend. Just cause I know y'all watch stuff like that. I didn't pre-order it, but I'm gonna have to get back into my sports games, stuff like that. Cause y'all do watch my sports games and stuff like that. So yeah. Definitely gonna have to get back into those. What's good? Appreciate you. What up, Vaughn? How you doing? Yeah, we just coming on here talking about sports and preseason, stuff like that. That's all we doing. Just coming on here talking about sports and stuff. That's all we doing. That's all we doing. Talking about sports, stuff like that. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off in a minute. I might go back live later on my phone or something when I'm playing RP or something. I might go back live on my phone when I'm playing RP. Might go back live then. Y'all want me to go back live? Y'all want me to go back live on RP later? Ohio State. What up? Okay. Well, I did, yeah. That's football. What up, Noble? How you doing? What up, Brittany? How you doing? Yeah, and that's that's football. So ain't nothing wrong with that. That's football. Yeah, that's football. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. Appreciate you for coming through. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out Britt Noble. I'm sure Britt stands for Brittany, but I'm just saying we're gonna go over there and show some love, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go over there, show some love to the channel. Yeah, we just chilling for the most part. Like I said, I had a long day at work, so I said, let me come on here and go live since I haven't been live in I believe a day or so. So just gonna do it like that. It is what it is. But other than that, like I told y'all earlier, man, y'all be sure to catch me when I get the link and all that stuff. I'm gonna share it to y'all and show y'all. Y'all make sure y'all catch me in Atlanta University. It's a web series that's getting ready to drop. They already did episode 1, I believe. I didn't see episode 1, but I don't think they dropped 1 or 2 yet. But y'all be on the lookout for me in that. I ain't gonna tell y'all too much about it. I'm just gonna let y'all see it and go from there. I don't follow football as much on NBA. Yeah, I know you like wrestling. As a Falcons fan, I think it's gonna be another awful season. I don't believe in hype at all. Yeah, the Falcons play Denver. Yeah, the Falcons played Denver tonight. I just went past the stadium about 30, 40 minutes ago. I just went past the Falcons stadium about 30, 40 minutes ago. Just went past the stadium. I just went past the stadium not too long ago. Just went past it. NBA is better just to me. Oh yeah, everybody had, legend. Everybody had they different pick of sports and all that kind of stuff. Everybody had a different picks of sports and stuff like that. Everybody have a different pick. It is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I'm getting ready to get up out of here, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. It's a quick live. For the people that didn't see it, y'all hit the thumbs up button, come back, see what's going on. Quick live. I might come back later and stream RP. I might come back later and stream RP for y'all. I ain't gonna make no promises, but I might come back and stream RP. Not yet. I'm gonna do it after I get out the shower. I might come back and stream RP later for y'all. Say catch your breath. Nah, I'm good. I ain't that out of shape, legend. But nah, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, KL Universe. Love the realest to the real and hate the